Like, share, subscribe. It is February 7th, 2025. And we just gonna go ahead and hop on into this right quick. We're gonna go over last. Shout out to everybody from Lions Den basketball community. This is Ohead Podcast. I'm gonna do a little stream for y'all today, and then we back to the basics tomorrow. I know it's a big weekend, Super Bowl weekend. A lot of games going on in the college game and everything like that. I just hope everybody just be safe and just do what y'all got to do to survive. So, saying all that, there was one ranked team that got upset last night. I did watch this game last night. Ohio State upset number 18 Maryland. Thornton went crazy. He had 31.6 assists and 3 steals in an upset victory for Ohio State, who now is 14-9, and now they're 6-6 in the Big Ten. And Maryland is they 17-6, and they dropped to 7-5 in the Big Ten. Tonight's ranked games, you have USC against Purdue, and then you got St. John's against UConn. I'm gonna try to do that game. But that do cuts in the time that I do has to. I won't be able to do that game because I work earlier. So I'm gonna have to do a game like early in the afternoon and everything like that. But anyway, that's gonna be the game tonight. UConn is 8-3 in the Big East, and they are 16-6 overall, the two-time defending champions. And everywhere that Rick Pitino goes, they produces, and they're 20-3 to 11-1 in the Big East, and they are playing good basketball right now. We're gonna go to Saturday games. You got number 4 Tennessee. They'll play Oklahoma. You got TCU. They play number 8 Iowa State. Iowa State tried to rebound. They lost at home. On the road against Kansas on Big Monday. Then you have Oregon against Michigan State. That's gonna be on Fox. TCU Iowa State gonna be on ESPN Plus. Tennessee Oklahoma could be ESPN. Then on ESPN2, you got South Carolina against number 14 Kentucky. Wisconsin, they play at Iowa. Then you got, that's going to be on NBC. CBS, you got Michigan, number 24 Michigan against Indiana. I know that the coach of Indiana, former alum, Mark Wilson, used to coach the Knicks. He will not be returning next season for Indiana. And I just seen a report on that just before I came online and everything like that. So, college games just changed now. Now they said that Indiana has a big. Hold on, let me just fact check this right quick. I just seen it. Yeah, it says it's done. Indiana will have a new basketball coach next season. Mike Wilson is in his 4th year at Indiana basketball coach, but will not return for a 5th season. With one of those top NIL payrolls in the country, Wilson was regularly uncompetitive against the higher levels of college basketball, had no significant postseason success, and never finished in the top 30 in the net ranking. Hired prior to 2021 season, Wilson was 22 games below 500, 16-38 in quad 1 games during his IU coach tenure as of IU's loss at Wisconsin on February 4, 2025. His best season was reaching around the 32, and that came with 2 NBA draft picks and guard Jalen Hood-Schifino and All-American center Trey Jackson-Davis. Without Jackson-Davis, the past 2 seasons, Wilson went 0-10 versus ranked teams on 4 this season by combining 58 points. Wilson has 28 losses by double figures. Ouch. Ranked number 17 in the preseason AP poll after leading the number 2 ranked transfer portal class in the country. That's what it's just hard. To me, it's like now it's like college basketball is just like, it's like really hard now. Like I won't say it's hard, but yeah, it is hard. Try to get people to come and play, like all the big time names like Indiana. You know what I mean? Schools like that. Louisville's getting back on the map. Schools like that. You know, you got to get players to come there. So, but it's hard. It's his record is a I don't know, man. I think he was a personally, just me watching this game, watching Indiana and everything like that. You got to get players that want to come play there. If you don't get the players, then hey, there's some seasons that there were some seasons that I remember that he had dealing with injuries with their best players and all that stuff though too. So that comes with all that. So I'm kind of surprised, but then I'm not surprised though anyway at the same time. So moving right on along, we got Marquette. They will play 11 Marquette. They'll play Creighton. Then you got 16 Kansas. They play K State. That's gonna be on ESPN. Fox and Creighton. Fox is gonna be Creighton and Marquette. SEC Network, you got number 10 Texas A&M against Missouri. Missouri's playing great basketball right now as well. They on a little hot streak right now. They're playing great. Texas A&M is playing great as well. Then you got the game of the day, number 6 Florida against number 1 Auburn. That's going to be a sensational game. That come on exactly the time I get off too, at 1 o'clock. So man, I would love to do that game. I'll probably end up doing. I'll probably do like a. Let me see who play at 3 o'clock. We got Duke and Clemson. They play on ESPN. You got 23 Illinois at Minnesota. Number 3 Alabama is at Arkansas. Ole Miss play LSU. Then you got number 13 Texas Tech play Arizona. That's going to be a good game. Texas Tech is flying under the radar too. Let's see who plays Sunday. And Sunday you got Rutgers against Maryland. And then you got Temple play the number 17 Memphis. And it's crazy, the whole time that Memphis has been, Penny Hardaway has been here, they have yet to win the American Conference during his tenure. But I think this is going to be the year that he's going to get that done. But I know they're talking about them moving to another conference, and it feels weird seeing Stanford, you know, in the Big East. I mean, in the ACC. You know, it's just it's crazy. But anyway, let's go to the ladies. Nobody's ranked. Play tonight. Let's see who plays Saturday. Saturday, ESPN Plus, K State against number 12, K State. They play Oklahoma State, number 25. Team in the country. Then you got West Virginia. They on ESPN Plus. They play Houston. ESPN Plus, Texas Tech, number 9, TCU. Then you got, I'm going to watch that game. Ohio State. They play USC. That's going to be on Fox Saturday night. All right. All these times is West Coast times too, by the way, because I am in the West Coast. All right. Then Sunday you got number 5 UConn. They play Providence. South Carolina play number 4 Texas. In the SEC, that's gonna be a good game. That come on at 11 in the morning, West Coast time. Then you got number 21 California play number 3 Notre Dame. Then you got Miami, number 10 Duke. Then you got North Carolina, 13 play Clemson. NC State, number 14, will play number 22 Florida State. Then you got number 17 Georgia Tech. They play Boston College. Michigan State played against their rivals Michigan. They ranked number 20. Georgia Tech is 17. Then you got number 1 UCLA play Oregon Ladies. Then you have number 23 Alabama play Mississippi State. Then you got number 19 Tennessee, who had a nice win last night. I am going to get to that game from last night too. And they play LSU. who is 24-1 on the season, 9-1 in the SEC. Then you got number 16 Maryland. They play Washington. That's going to be on Sunday. Now we're going to go to Thursday games. You got number 2 South Carolina. They beat Georgia 74-42. Notre Dame, they beat Stanford 96-47. Then you got Texas. They beat Vanderbilt 87-66. Number 24 Vanderbilt. Then you got Tennessee. They finally got their first win against UConn. I think it's since like 06 or something like that. They beat UConn 80-76. That was a good victory for Tennessee moving forward. We know that they got to change it up guard. They got a new coach this season, and I like how the Tennessee girls been playing this year. You got LSU. They beat Missouri 71-60. Number 10 Duke. They beat Clemson 74-55. Number 15 Oklahoma. They beat Ole Miss 66-56. Number 16 Maryland beat Oregon 79-61. Number 17 Georgia Tech. They beat SMU 70-69. Louisville ladies upset number 21 California 70-63. Florida State girls they won 101-68 over Virginia, and you got Alabama ladies, they won 84-66 over Florida. My take from last night games, Notre Dame's the truth, man. They got they team is other than the teams that I've seen that's been complete in the women's game. Is I got to give UCLA their credit. They did knock out South Carolina, which are the defending champions. They did beat them on their home floor, and I got to give them their credit. They did win. That was early in the season, and it has been continuing to ride that wave. And they do got a complete team as well. Stanford is another team I think that could win a national. I'm not Stanford. Notre Dame is another team I think that could win it all. South Carolina, I think they could win it all too. Them 3 teams to me has really. There is some other teams. I don't want to. Texas girls has been playing great as well. I know UConn gonna be in the mix always. I'm not gonna disrespect UConn, but I just don't think they can. They're gonna win it all this year. But then again, it comes to matchups and everything like that. But I think the most consistent team that I've seen so far this year has been UConn. Has been South Carolina. It has been UCLA and Notre Dame. Texas girls has been balling too. So them 4 teams to me has really been consistent. So moving forward, we're gonna see how that's gonna look because we're getting close. Because this is the last season. This is the last month of this month before we head into, conference title game, so conference tournaments. So, and then we already know March Madness is next month. So this is going to be very crucial for all these teams, not just the men and the women, get some games under the belt, and especially some teams that are, I always say this in college basketball, like the worst time for you to have a losing streak is in the beginning of the season or towards the end of the season. Towards the end of the season, you should be able to build up momentum and cohesiveness and everything like that. And it also depends on the leaders on your team. So, Auburn, they look like the head honchos right now. They have been the completest team so far this season, and I'm not even gonna lie. There's only been 2 teams that's been number 1 this season in college basketball. It has been Kansas, and then when Kansas lost, Auburn has been having it ever since and never let go of it. But I like how St. John's is playing right now as well. I'm not gonna count out UConn till somebody beat out UConn, but at the same time, I gotta give credit's due. All they got to do is just finish the job. Houston is playing great basketball as well. I can't knock Houston what they doing. They they was left for dead in the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? So, but now they don't creep back up to the fifth spot. You know what I mean? Florida team, I ain't gonna lie, that Florida team, they good. That's another team from top to bottom. They got a complete team. They got great when you have great guard play and you got big men that can score inside. And now you got some teams that got big men that can shoot the threes, and they got a center that can shoot. And they got a center that can stretch you out too, or play down low too. So my thing about Florida, they can score with anybody, and they can defensively. Can you get key stops and everything like that? That's going to be. But I like Florida squad. Not Michigan State. I'm not counting out Iowa State either. They got the DNA as well. They was up there as well. I just think like the most complete team has been Auburn though. I'm not even gonna lie. It has been Auburn. I like the Alabama squad. Tennessee. What Tennessee was concerned me about Tennessee, they great defensively, but can they score enough? Can they score enough? St. John's, I think they could play with anybody on any given day. I like that Texas Tech, Kentucky. I know they've been having a losing streak lately as well, mostly due to, when you don't have your floor general on your court, you know. But I know everybody posts up. I ain't making excuses though. But when I watch Kentucky, you could clearly see that they missed their floor general out there. They missed it. Kansas. Hey, they just got to figure it out. You know, I like how the players has been playing. Even though the games they should have lost and won, but the one thing about Kansas, they always have a losing streak. They always have where they, and then they shake back. But I just feel like with them, if you play inside the Hunter Dickinson states, and I ain't worried about Zeke Mayo. I think Zeke Mayo is good. It's just everybody else is finding their roles and everything like that. They could play with anybody too, but my thing is with them, you know, uh, I just don't know which Kansas team is going to show up. 'Cause you can't turn over the ball because they are one of the oldest teams in the country. You can't be turning over the ball, everything like that. So their defense has been good this year, but at the same time, I yet to see. I think they best victory that I've seen them play from as a game this year to me has been the game that they won at the Fog Iowa State. I know they're whipping themselves for losing that game at Baylor. I know they're whipping themselves for losing at home to Houston in double overtime, making free throws, little minor things like that, so it's gonna be good. I like how Missouri's playing too. Missouri's playing great. Missouri can play with anybody too. They can play with anybody. I like the Michigan squad. There's a lot of teams that I like. I think Memphis is going to be dangerous in the tournament. It's all about when it comes to the tournament. It's all about matchups. Styles make fights, right? So that's what the college game is about. Styles make fights, man. So and we gonna get to the league. Shout out to my homie, man. I was one of my friends, man, who I've been knowing out here, who know LeGarrette Blunt, you know what I'm saying? And we was talking about this punch and everything like that. So I was just like, so she gave me the idea of putting the homie back up here, man. Shout out to LeGarrette Blunt, man. Hey, he's a Eugene, Oregon Duck faithful. But I never forget this right here. I never forget this. I remember watching this game live. And I remember everybody was saying all this stuff and everything like that he should have been suspended, that he should be get thrown. I mean, they was saying the word, but little did they find out that they didn't know that boy called that man the N word. And and ever since that day, I never respected Chip Kelly. Cause Chip Kelly, Garrett Blunt came to him, and he even had the man back, man, and all of that. So, but anyway, let's go to the league. Hey man, so shout out to LeGarrette Blunt, man, cause it's like I tell people, you don't know who people know, man. And my homie actually knows him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. All right, let's go to the league. Well, tonight's games we got Cleveland against Washington, the Spurs and the Hornets. Then you got Philly, Detroit. Then you got Miami Heat and the Brooklyn Nets. Then you got the Milwaukee Bucks play Atlanta. Then you got OKC play against Toronto. Then you got the Suns. They play the Jazz. And last night's games, Dallas beat Boston 127-120. I did watch that game, and for Dallas to get that win like that, I know they didn't have Drew Holiday. This is one thing I fail to understand about people, man. We live in this era is right here is where I noticed that if they don't have a certain player, where they didn't have this player, they have this player, they didn't have this player. Look, did they get it done or not? I'm just so sick and tired of people just always putting narrative. Look, if they play, they didn't play, but still, Boston still had their whole squad other than Drew Holiday. But anyway, gotta give Dallas I just don't like when a team just give a team their credit. They beat you, man. Like it's just what it is to me. But anyway, Minnesota beat Houston 127-114. Denver beat Orlando 112-190. The Lakers beat Golden State 120-112. Um, LeBron did have 42 points. He balled out. They say he passes Jordan. I'm like, how he passes Jordan? He just tied. I mean, it just these narratives with it's just getting crazy. But anyway, you got Portland. They beat Sacramento 108-102. Then you got Indiana. They beat the Clippers 119-112. I'm gonna drop the link, man. Nice. I hope everybody be safe though out there this weekend. I know it's Super Bowl weekend. People gonna be turned up. I'm not even gonna watch the Super Bowl this year. I already know who's gonna win that. Well, yeah, I'm gonna let me check the box scores out here. I dropped them again. Anybody want to come on in? I know the trade deadline is finally over and everything. And I've been following it. I haven't been listening to nobody's streams or anything like that because I've been doing other things. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to Real OT, Tony Angel, Heck Bo, and my boy Ron Sound was good. All right, here. Okay, let me see. I went down. All right, let's go to trade deadline. Okay, the Wizards acquire Marcus Smart from the Grizzlies. The Wizards receive Marcus Smart, Kobe Jones, Alex Len. Most likely, I think Marcus Smart is probably going to buy him out, and then probably end up signing for a contender. More likely, who knows? But I can't see Marcus Smart playing for the Wizards in the future. Then the Grizzlies receive Marley Bagley III and Johnny Davis. The Kings receive Jake LaRavia. LaRavia. Okay. Then the Raptors land 3 game with Brandon Ingram. And then Pelicans receive Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, a first-round pick, a second-round pick. And now Bruce Brown going to the Pelicans. Now he's going back to the West. Now, then you got Jimmy Butler from the Warriors, 2 second-round picks. Heat and cash considerations. The Heat received Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, Davion Mitchell. Like I could see Davion Mitchell. He definitely fits the DNA of a Miami Heat. So now he's gonna have a chance to get some, to get some burn now and earn a spot for himself. Guy like Davion Mitchell, he's short in stature. I always root for the short ones, man. He's short, but he a dog though. Then the Jazz receives Josh Richardson, KJ Martin for the Pistons, VIA Sixers, a 2028 second round pick, a 2030 second round pick. Cash considerations. The Pistons receive Lyndon Waters III, the Warriors, Dennis Schroeder from Jazz, VIA Warriors, and a 2031 second round pick. The Raptors receive PJ Tucker. I didn't know PJ Tucker was still in the league. PJ Tucker from the Jazz, a 2026 second round pick, VIA Heat, and cash considerations. The Cavs trade for DeAndre Hunter. The Hawks receive Karis LeVert, George Niang, 3 second round picks, and 2 pick swaps. The Lakers acquire Mark Williams. The Hornets receive Dalton Knecht, Cam Reddish, 2000 unprotected first round pick, 230 pick swap. Only thing I just had a good feeling that this year that Dalton Knecht was gonna get traded, but I'm just happy. But for a player like him, I see him how he grinded, how he had to make a name for himself. You know what I mean? See his progression from going to Northern Colorado and then end up playing for Rick Barnes and then making a name for himself for him in Tennessee. Then he made a name for himself also when he was in the it was March Madness. That's where you make your name. But hey, I'm just happy you're able to go to a team that actually ball because now LaMelo got him now, but LaMelo's hurt though, but still, but now he's able to go and get some playing time for real because he was just too good of a player not to even be playing anyway. He should be having way more minutes than he actually has, but now he definitely has an opportunity to get some playing time in Charlotte and show him what he's worth. It's just a known thing that anybody that leads the Lakers, they always come back and come back and do something, but against their former team. But I'm just gonna see how he gonna progress and now he's without that purple and gold. Now I just had a gut feeling he was gonna get traded. Everybody I talked to was like, man, they ain't gonna trade him, man. I'm like, dude, I had a gut feeling early in the season, man, that I was like, he's gonna be using a piece. But hey, it is what it is. Bucks trade for Kyle Kuzma, Patrick Baldwin Jr. They get Jericho Sims for the Knicks. The Wizards receive Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson. The Knicks receive DeLon Wright. Draft rights to Hugo Besson. a cash considerations. Hawks trade Bogdanovich to the Clippers. Terrence Mann and Bones Highland. 2025 second round pick, 2026 second round pick, and 2027. I already said the PJ Tucker. I already said did the Schroeder. Suns did nurture to the Hornets. They probably gonna buy him out. Probably something, because when you just got players like Nurkic, they older, and you look at the team like the like the Hornets, they young. Pistons got KJ Martin, Pacers trade, Pacers deal Wiseman, James Wiseman to the Raptors. Dang, how many times James Wiseman gonna be traded? Lord have mercy. Wizards lane veteran Jackson, Reggie Jackson. Hawks deal Zeller, Cody Zeller. The Hawks receive Alpha Kaba. And then those Sixers got Jared Butler, 2027 second round pick, 2028 second round pick, 2 second round picks in 2030. I know a lot of people don't know who Jared Butler is, but I know who he is. He's from Louisiana, and he went to Baylor. He won a national championship. He's been in the league 3 years. And Daniel Tice got traded to OKC for cash consideration for another. And that's not a good. Hey, they need another buy. They got another buy. I know Chet Holmgren is coming back. So then you got the Maslad, Caleb Martin. The Sixers receive Quentin Grimes. Hornet swap picks with Thunder. Spurs acquired Fox from the Kings. The Kings receive Zach LaVine, City Sissoko, 2025 first round pick, 2027 first round pick, 2031 first round pick, a 2025 second round pick, 2028, and another second round pick. And the Bulls receive Zach Collins, Kevin Huerter, Trey Jones. And Lakers land Luka Mavs in a 3-team deal. Luka Doncic, Max Cleaver, Markieff Morris. The Mavs received Anthony Davis, Max Christie in 2029 first pick. The Jazz received Jalen Hood-Schifino, a 2025 second round pick, and a 2025 second round pick via Clippers. Clippers trade Tucker to the Jazz. Jazz received Mo Bamba, and the Clippers trade Tucker to Jazz for Drew Eubanks and Patty Mills. Suns acquired Nick Richards from the Hornets. Yeah, we already know about it when the Lakers traded. Okay, so that's everything. That's everything that was from the draft. Everything like that. Johnny Davis actually can play. He went to Wisconsin. It's just like I say. It's all about opportunity. You got to get an opportunity, and Memphis always been a place where they always get the players that they get from other teams, and they go and they put on Memphis Grizzlies uniform and balling out. You know what I mean? Scottie Pippen Jr. is one who was thrown to the G League, made the name himself in the G League, and now he's the backup point guard to Ja Morant. You know what I mean? So it just what this proves to me is that even though players that do stay in college like 2-3 years or even 4 years, they might be late second round picks, they might be passed around, but if you honestly look at it, they honestly they are the most ready to play in the league. So it's just what it is. I just dropped the link. Anybody want to come on in, man? Because I'm not going to wait all day long for anybody to come on in. Y'all want to come up. If not, I'll just go ahead and end this live. I was seeing what everybody was doing. I'm doing fine. Just hanging, relaxing. Back in the morning, wake up in the morning, early in the morning, and just get back at it again. But shout out to everybody, man. I'm gonna wait about 5 more minutes, and after that, I'm about to get out of here. I could be doing other things, so I can do right now. At my spare time that I got right now. So came up here to just kick it here for a bit, but nobody don't come up, that's fine. Cause I ain't really got much to say today at all, honestly. But yeah, y'all just continue to be safe out there, man. I ain't gonna hold this up too much longer. I'm about to get up out of here. Ever seen what everybody was up to? I ain't got too much to say. You know, I'm just gonna be doing a couple things around here. What's happening? What's happening?
Hello?
I hear you, bro. What's good?
Not much, man. Just came here and say what's up. I know you're ready to get up out of here and stuff, so pay my
I mean, I stay on longer, you know what I'm saying? And, we can chop it up a little bit. I ain't doing that and that. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling, man. I just caught up on the games. I watched the games last
Mhm.
night. Stayed up a bit last night. I still got up early anyway because I'm so my body's so used to immune just getting up early in the morning anyway. So I got up early in
Yeah.
the morning and I thought about it. I was like, yeah. It's like I wake up this time tomorrow. It's time for me to get myself together, get my stuff together, and get ready to go get it, go to work and everything like that. So, but yeah, but everything's good though. Other
Yeah.
than that, man, I know we got Super Bowl weekend going on. I'm not gonna watch it
Yeah.
honestly because they're gonna be showing Taylor Swift and everybody else, and it ain't even about the game no more. Then they're gonna be showing
Yeah,
Caitlin
and it's all
Clark probably too.
entertainment, man.
It's
Yeah.
that's what it's the entertainment stuff, man. So
You,
that's
you,
why I don't
you, you
understand how
know
these
what
dudes
though?
be betting. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I just don't understand how y'all dudes be betting on these games and stuff, man. Like I just don't see how y'all be doing that stuff, bro. But
And
that's them. But
you know what though? You know what, bro? You talk about entertainment. You always say big bro, keep it real, right?
right,
You want to see the old underrated, right?
right.
Now, I'm gonna give you the old underrated. What I seen besides the point, and I'm going to expand on your point, the NFL became white.
Mm,
It's not diverse as it used to be. It became white. It's all about showing rules, right? What's the dominance about it, this stuff. Ain't no diverse one we used to see. It's not all about the players, families and stuff. It's all about want to show white cream.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna look at it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna look at it, but I look at it as entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like they show instead of the players, they show more the coaches. Like you said, they show uh, people in the sidelines. It's not about the broadcasters. Used to be players and they talk about how you get it, how your family. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. We used to hear uplifting stories. And it enjoys you watching. It enjoys you watching. It enjoys you to watch the um the Super Bowl. I said, oh, okay, you can resonate with that because when it was in the back, you used to have to watch that player. You know what I'm saying? And they had a connection.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I understand what you're saying. You're absolutely right. It's about football. It's about football. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I was into like watch the pregame show. And people say, why you have to watch the pregame show? Because it takes you up to the Super Bowl. You learn about the player day journey. You learn about the coaches that they met and the coaches that they introduced in the past. You know what I'm saying? I was into that.
Mm-hmm.
So you watch all that? I say, yeah, I used to watch all that because I want to be part of that journey. Now, you want to show this and that. I'm like, so I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're right.
Mm.
So, so I'm conflicted. Should I watch the pregame show or I should watch the last hour and a half of it towards because I don't want to see nothing else. And even like the commercials they used to have used to be like, oh, sure, right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what it used to be, man. I
I
don't want, like
remember
you
just
said,
had the
I don't
Bud
see
Light
it too.
versus Budweiser.
Yeah, yeah,
They used to have funny commercials,
that
man.
was, yeah.
Now it's all now you can just tell by the commercials and everything like that, like who's gonna win the Super Bowl. Like you can just tell.
Those are funny commercials. They used to have the cartoon commercials. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Miss those. You know what I mean? It was funny. There are sometimes, like I said before, I know people when it comes to tradition, it's like people don't want to talk about it. We talk about it. There are certain things you should leave as tradition. You could tweak it a little bit, but leave it as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like tradition, diverse. Don't talk about it. You know,
Right.
we was grown as tradition. You know what I'm saying? We grew up
Right.
on that. You know what I mean? And it was meaningful to us. You know what I'm saying? Now tradition is like, ain't nothing there. Anybody can say what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, man, that's fucked up. It makes me like sometimes that's why like sometimes when on my channel, as you already know, I'm talking about like, for sports. I'm talking about the ones in the past
Mm-hmm.
because those are the ones who transcend. Those are the ones who changed the game. Those are the ones put their body on. Those are the ones that have to go through social, times that it was impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But right now, they don't want to give them respect.
None.
So it's got to be up to me and you to keep it going, keep their legacy going. Because mainstream media, I know you hear us right now. Y'all not doing the job. You're taking hot ones, taking the money, you're taking hot ones, And that's the way it is. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying? And I want to keep out. I just want to pay my respects, let you know I love you, and you keep up the good work and everything. And I'm proud of you what you're doing. And it's gotta be up to us to tell the truth.
Yeah, man. It's just what it is, though, bro. But I'm always gonna do
Yeah,
that anyway, because I'm not
yeah,
going to sit there. That's gonna. I remember the Super Bowl used to be a big thing. Now I just look at it now, just like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Because now it's not about the journey of like we used to see the journey because they used to cover that. That's when now you see media members now they so infatuated that like I want this play to go here, I want this play to go here. I'm like, but it's just like, ain't you like tampering when you say stuff like that in all these sports? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why? It's like, and then they end up going there, just like, and then they end up going there too. It's just like, so it's like to me, I'll be looking at, are you campaigning for somebody else, or is this what you really want, or are you just campaigning because are you on some kind of payroll? And one thing I don't understand, everybody, I always said this about the media. The media to me, they like the drum line. They one band, they one sound. They one band, one sound. They just gonna do what they gotta do. But I'm against that nonsense. That's just me, and I'm always gonna be against that nonsense. But yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long today, man. I'm about to get up and enjoy the rest of my day. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to everybody like the basketball community and everything. And I'll holler at y'all sometime this weekend. Uh, sometime this weekend. If they have a game come on like about like 3 o'clock or something like that, my time, I'll do a game like that. But as far as some late ones, I ain't gonna be able to do the late games like I used to. So I gotta catch the early games. So I get off at 1 tomorrow. So anytime between 2 or 3, there's a game on. I'll check it out. But the game I do want to see, I ain't gonna be. I'll be able. I'll probably watch a little bit of it because I don't be playing about my rest. When it's time to work, it's time to get that grind. But y'all continue to be safe out there, man. And hey, it's just a fact. It's just I'm not trying to get people to follow me. I don't care about followers. I don't care about none of that other stuff. I don't care about donations. I'm not even built like that. So I'm just gonna see stuff how I see it. You know what I mean? And I'm taking a different approach this time around. This I am gonna be. Kind of a lot of people gonna feel like, man, you ain't been showing me, you ain't been over here or over here and over here and over here and over here. I don't care about all that. You know, I'm just gonna stay in my lane instead, and I support the brothers that support me and support even they don't support me. Hey, I'm just tired of the nonsense that people got. It's too much division going on and too much. If you ain't, it's just like if you don't like this person, then I ain't rocking. I ain't got time for all that stuff, man. I know a lot of people don't like me. I know that. Well, you think I'm gonna skin and grin in their face knowing that they don't like me? Nah. I, I'm totally built differently from that. People can smile in your face all the time, be the main ones talking about you. And be careful who you let around you. Be careful who's in your circle, because everybody's not who they say they are. Everybody's not real when they say they are. When the pedal gets to the metal, they ain't nowhere to be found. You gotta be careful who you trust. You gotta be careful who let in your house. All that stuff, man. You got folks nasty, man. You got people nasty out here in this world. They nasty. Don't flush their toilets. I know people. I know people that don't even flush the toilet. They just piss inside the toilet. They just pee. Be like, what? Are you serious? Pee? Like, hey, flush? No. Oh no, 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 no. Can't eat at everybody's house either. Can't do that stuff either, man. You got people that have pets and they pets be all in the on the counters, licking all inside the pans, all kind of yeah. You can't yeah. I'm old school like you yeah. You can't eat everybody's stuff now. Everybody ain't clean either. People that know me already know one thing: their house is nasty and trifling. I ain't coming up in there. I'll stay my behind in the car. I won't even come at all. I'm not coming inside. I don't do nastiness. I don't even deal with people that's like that. If they know their house is nasty and trifling and dirty, don't ask me to come over to your house. Because I'm not coming. I'm sorry, man. I live out here in Oregon where, man, I see some nasty people around my day. People out here, man, it's woof. Like, how you a grown man walking like that? How you a grown woman walking around like that? Homelessness is really bad. Then it's all they do. It rains out here. Rain. I let this one lady came into place and used the bathroom, everything like that. I had to go in there and clean it and everything like that. And whew, I couldn't even go up in there. I had to no. I felt like I had to exterminate the bathroom because that lady smelled so bad. And then had the nerves to have on shorts. Oh, another thing that been driving me crazy. Y'all people that like to be pranking these people and stuff like that and everything. They saying that it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank. Y'all gonna mess around. Y'all messing around with thin ice out there. Y'all messing around because you got some people out there. They do not care. They will lay you out. Social media is just like everybody has a camera. Everybody can do whatever. Everybody want to expose somebody or whatever. Excuse me. You got to be better than out here, man. You just got to. This world's getting crazier and crazier. Disrespect is getting at an all-time high. I live out here in the West Coast where the disrespect is just like, especially where I live at, it's just like, how can y'all walk around like that? How can y'all act like that? How you could talk to somebody like that, but then at the same time, you want me to do something for you, and you give me all this unnecessary stuff that I didn't even ask for, while remaining calm and talking to you calmly. People out here, they don't care. They talk to you in a kind of way, and you work in a profession that I work in. You know, you can't say too much. You gotta have some very strong withdrawals. You have to have good character and everything, good judgment, everything like that. You just got to be careful who you let around. That's why I ain't got time for that foolishness. I ain't got time to be clicked up with nobody. I ain't with that he said, she said stuff. I'm not into no gossip. I'm not a gossiping dude. I'm not in that gossiping. I can't stand a man that do gossip. I can't stand guys that talk like that gossip like you basically a woman. Not saying not all women are gossipers, but you do got some women and you do got some men that like to gossip. People like that, I ain't got time for that. People like that, they don't. That's all they gonna ever be. Then you got people that can't think for themselves. Then you got some people that they got their friends telling you what you need to do in your relationship, minding you. They're not even in a relationship. They're not even married or in a relationship themselves, but want to tell you how you should have your relationship with people. I wish my woman would. Or go and take her out to her birthday and her friends looking at me thinking I'm gonna pay the bill. Like who? Who died and left you in charge? Pay your own fare. Yeah, when you invite somebody out to eat, you do not pay their tab. Like, like y'all got these morals and all this stuff, like, 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 totally messed up. I don't even watch videos like that no more. But it just hit my head because it's a shame you got women that really, some women that really think like that. Then if you don't pay them their meal, then you every name in the book. But you're supposed to be an adult. Independence. You just got to be careful who y'all let around, man. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. Just some things that I just want to get off, man. Y'all just got to be better. We all got to be better as a people, man. Because I'm telling you, the disrespect is at an all-time high. And another thing to y'all new generation, though, too. Y'all always want to disrespect old school people. That's fine, but you got to think about this, though, too. Y'all got to think about something. Y'all gonna get old one day, too. And I can't even imagine the stuff they gonna say to y'all. The stuff y'all saying to us, saying to me, and my generation kind of people, man, that don't hurt us. You was born in the 60s and 70s and 80s, 90s. We ain't worried about stuff like that. We ain't worried. Especially if you was raised right in those times. Y'all know what I'm talking about. People know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Just because we live in a time now where you tell the truth is actually hate. Everything is so backwards. Everything is so is so much excuses, and it's no accountability. But then at the same time, if it was somebody else, y'all hold them to them higher standards and all they failures and everything like that, and they be turn around and say the same thing about whatever we dislike about somebody else. And then we bring out actually facts and then but facts, or you're a hater. You know, you have a name in the book. Can't have it both ways. I blame media for that. But basketball is the only sport that I've seen where they disrespect their legends and take a dump on them than anything else, just to uplift somebody else. It's just what it is. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. I'm out. Peace.